Okay, I'm just going to rewrite the problem, and I am going to multiply both sides by x to the 3/4. And what do you get? You would get 81, and then that would give you x to the 0, minus 308, x to the 3/4, and then you would get minus 64, and 3/4 plus 3/4 is 6/4, so 3/2. That equals 0. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rearrange it by multiplying by -1. And I'm going to put it down this way because it makes it easier for me. Then I'm going to try to factor it. And, I'm going to say, I'm not really too worried about this over here, but I'm going to say, looks like 16 and 4, x to the 3/4, and 4 x to the 3/4. And that 308 is pretty big. That's why I'm doing that. And I'm going to say 81 and 1. And I got to be careful here. I know I get the 16 times 4 is 64, and 3/4 plus 3/4 is 3/2. And I definitely get 81, but now I got to play with the sign, so it's going to be plus minus. And I got to put it down somewhere, right? So let's put plus down and minus, and let's see if we get the coefficient. 81 times 4, let's see, 81 times 4, that's 324. And 16 times 1 is minus 16. And that's going to get, wow, 308. That worked beautifully. Now, someone said, oh, this is just working by chance. Not really. You're kind of looking at the numbers and getting a better feel for it. Now, granted, I know it's difficult, but I need to write these down now. And so what are you writing down now? The zeros. So it would be 4 x to the 3/4 would equal 1. X to the 3/4 would equal 1/4. Oh boy, I got to do something here, don't I? And someone says, what are you going to do? Well, I'm going to raise both sides to the 4th power. And you're going to get x equals 1. Now, 4 is 2 squared, right? 2 squared. And 2 squared to the 4th power is 2 to the 8th power. All right? Whoops, there's a 3 here. Sorry about that. And then what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to take the cube root of both sides. And what do you get over here? X equals the cube root of 1 over 2 to the 8th. Now, I'm going to follow the conventions. We don't like fractions as radicands. So I'm going to try to rationalize the denominator by making it a perfect cube. So I'd multiply the top and the bottom by 2. And what do you get? You get x is the cube root. 1 times 2 is 2. The bottom number is 2 to the 9th power now. And x, oh gee, the cube root of 2 to the 9th is 2 cubed. 2 cubed is 8. And then you get the cube root of 2 on top. And that's the answer right over here. Now someone says, and again, I had access to Westphal's K. I was wondering why I didn't list a complex number over here. But you know what? I understand why. What is he looking at? He's looking at 16 x to the 3/4. And what does he get over there? He would get minus 81. And I hope you realize that this is, I'll write it down for you. It's x to the 3/4 is equal to minus 81 over 16. And really, what does it mean? It means some number cubed, but they want the 4th root of it. Now, if you're just thinking of 4th roots, there's no way you'd get a negative number here. So Wells is basically saying, you know what? Let's not exhaust ourselves looking for something, all right? He just simply discounts it and moves on. But again, in some of his questions, he's actually listing i's. In some, he's not listing i's. You get the idea, though. I would say this is an appropriate answer at this level of the game, all right? Not to write down other answers, all right? All right, thank you.